What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Kyle and I do all things motorcycle related. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that way you guys get notified when I post new videos like today's video. In today's video, we're going to be going over my 2020 Sportster 48 from top to bottom, and I'm going to show you guys everything that I've done to this bike since I bought it brand new. We're going to be taking it out for a little ride as well, trying to beat the rain here in Pennsylvania. Alrighty guys, so today we're going to be going over my 2020 Harley Davidson Sportster 48. It is a 1200. As you can see, I've done many of things in owning this bike in the 2 years that I've had it. So I'm going to be just starting on the right side of the bike, working around the front and back around. So as you can see here on the tank, I have a Harley Davidson gloss black flush mount fuel cap. And then the tank itself, I have a 1.5 inch DK Customs tank lift, and I also did the wire tuck on that as well as the ignition relocation. Just got it as one whole kit from DK Customs. So as you can see, that kind of just lifts it up and cleans it up real nice. For air, I got the Harley Davidson heavy breather to pair up with the Vance & Hines short shot staggereds. And then for the air to fuel mixture, I am using the Vance & Hines FP3 fuel pack. It's not the greatest option, but it works. One day, possibly in the near future, I would like to get a TTS tuner and have it dyno tuned, but time and money is of the essence. Moving right to the seat, this is a lowbrow customs Springer seat. It really wasn't that pricey, which is good because it's not necessarily the comfiest thing in the world. But I thought the diamond stitching with the white and black contrast just fit this bike very well. So that's why I went with that. Moving right down, I have the Roland Sands foot pegs. I don't quite remember what collection that is, but I thought it just kind of went with the bike real well. I'm running the Shinko SR777 white wall tires. I thought these really just set the bike off perfectly with that stone-washed white pearl paint. Moving around, I have my little Harley Davidson Guardian bell down here to keep the road demons away. Up front here, I am running the Harley Davidson Chiseled Bars. With these bars, I have I believe they're like 1 inch or 1.25 inch spacer that is needed for the 48. So all in all, it is roughly like a 10-11 inch bar with rise. On these bars, I'm running the Harley Davidson Nostalgic Collection grips. I like it. Kind of just gives it that 50s, 60s, 70s bobber type look. For headlight, I am running the Hogworks 5 3/4 with a Harley Davidson blacked out bezel trim. As you can see, I also lowered the turn signals from where they are on the 48s, roughly about at the top of the fork, down to the mid of the fork. That's a Harley Davidson Relocation bracket. And then the lights, I'm running the custom dynamic pro beams with their smoked lens. As you can see, it kind of just gives it a nice mean look. Moving right along, you can see over here, this is where I did the ignition and coil relocation with the DK Customs kit. Kind of just gives the Sportster a unique look. And with those, I'm running the Screaming Eagle spark plug wires. As you can see over here, still the Roland Sands peg, but I'm running the Harley Davidson Dominion Collection shifter peg. I still have the stock alloy or aluminum derby cover with the chain inspection cover. I had these changed out to black, but I kind of like that accent. Didn't look like a 48 to me anymore, so I changed them back to the stock. So overall, I'm pretty happy with that. Give another shot of the seat. Like I said, that's lowbrow customs. And then as a swing arm bag here, I am running the Willie and Max. I think it's a perfect size. I've never scraped it in a turn, so that's always good. It's got decent amount of room for a swing arm bag, but with a 48 being so small, it's not overly too big. And if you guys watch some of my previous videos, you'll see that I keep a collapsible backpack in there. So if I ever get in that in a pinch where I need a backpack, I always have extra storage with me. Over here, you can see I deleted the back reflectors here in the rear fender. Kind of opens it up, gives it more like an old school chopper bobber type look. And then with that, I relocated the license plate to a vertical plate housing. This bracket is from No School Choppers. I was able to get this off Get Lowered Cycles website. Kind of just cleans it up real nice. Mounts the rear plate to the shock bolt. As you can see, moving to the rear, I am running the Custom Dynamics Pro beams in the rear with the smoke lenses. And then I also deleted the stock reflector that comes on these on the rear fender, and I put the Harley Davidson third brake light in. I kind of like it because it kind of fills the gap there without lowering the rear of the bike, as well as gives you a lower profile reflector and LED lights, which is good because a Sportster is really not that big. So the more light that you have in the rear, the better. And then just looking over it again, the one other thing that I didn't mention is I obviously removed the reflectors from the front forks. But all in all, that is it. I really don't think I did anything overly too much to this bike. It was very minimal in my opinion. Like I said, performance wise, the only thing that I did was the spark plug wires, the heavy breather pipes with the FP3. But this thing rips pretty good for what it is. I mean, now you see with the new Nightster coming out, this is one of the last years for the Evo motor. So this thing is a classic in my opinion. I set it up to exactly how I kind of wanted it, as an old school chopper bobber type bike. And it's a great change up from my Road Glide when I just want to get out around town, run to the gym. Great bike for that. I went over everything that I can think of. If there's anything else that I failed to mention, caught something right here. I have the law-abiding biker gripper phone mount, but if there is anything else besides the phone mount that I just caught there, I will insert a small clip now. But like I said, enough of me talking about it. Let's go take it for a ride. I know a lot of people like to hate on Sportsters. Let's be real, most of us started on them. Ever since I was a little kid, man, I just love these bikes. Even when I grew out of a Sportster, I knew I always wanted to get another one just to have as a putt-putt bike. But be sure to leave down below in the comments what you think of my Sportster build here. Let me know if there's anything that you guys would have done differently. I didn't really want to go crazy and chop up the rear fender or anything like that. I wanted to keep it pretty much stock, but have some tasteful things here or there. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you would, please make sure to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon so that way you guys get notified when I post new videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace!